Hi, welcome to Todd's Tips. I'm Todd Barsness, a full-time voiceover talent, and Todd's Tips is a feature of VO Marketing Pro. Now, if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to voiceover, just visit our Facebook page, website, or contact us via email. The links are located here.
Hi, and welcome back to another VO Marketing Pro video. It's Friday here in Wisconsin, probably Friday where you're at. Maybe it's not, but we're glad that you're joining us. It's Todd and Hudson, father-son duo who do voiceover full-time. If you're new to this channel, we have some goals that we've set over the year, and Dad, the last, 9 years, it's been over $100,000. Last 8 years, it's been over $200,000, and the last 4 years have been over $300,000 in voiceover income alone. So that's pretty impressive. This year, I'm trying to make $80,000. I'm at the $74,000 mark as we speak right now.
What is this, November 15th? Yeah.
Yes,
Friday,
it is.
November 15th.
Yep.
Okay.
And last year, I made $35,000. So that's where we're at. That's all voiceover alone income. The reason we do that is because we're behind a microphone, camera, stuff like that. So anyway,
I'm shooting, just so you know, to try to slow down. I'm going to be 65 this coming April. Wanted to slow down the pace a bit and continue to work in voiceover as long as my health and voice, continue to work and hold up. But I'm trying to make $250,000 this year instead of over $300,000 the last 4 years. And I am right in the shadow of that, maybe a couple of $1,000 away.
Nice.
So maybe next week we'll report that I went over.
That'd be really nice. This is our Todd's Tips video. If you're familiar with this or you're not, Dad gives us tips and stuff like that he does with his business, the things that I'm instilling in my business, and they're obviously working. We run two groups. One is a direct email marketing business that sends out direct email marketing emails for voiceover talent like us. And then we have another one that's more for just about anybody. You don't have to necessarily be established. You can be brand new. We have people who are just starting out, people who are close to where I'm at, people that are maybe a little bit below where I'm at, and then people who are making $100,000 a year in voiceover. So it's a pretty good mix of people. We do 2 fireside chats a week. We do a monthly webinar, which is coming up next Wednesday, Q&A session. And then we have a deep dive numbers that's private to that group. And I think that's just about it.
And we have a lot, a very active Facebook group that helps each other out. And again, it's was started about a year ago, really focusing on direct email marketing and helping people learn how to do that and be encouraged. But it's kind of all things voiceover, and it's a great group. It's $50 a month if you want to join it. $50 a month, $600 a year, and you get a ton of stuff. So John Barsness at vomarketingpro.com is the email, and it's right in the link.
Yeah,
there.
and if you don't want to do that, you can just message us below in the comments.
Yeah.
That's great. So we'll get into our Todd's Tips without further ado. Go ahead, Dad.
So Todd's Tips, and under that umbrella, we've been doing my do's and don'ts, things that I do and don't do, or, things that I've applied to my business, Hudson's applying to his business. A lot of people in our VO Marketing Pro Plus group, they are putting into practice, applying to their voiceover business. And so we're doing these do's and don'ts, and they're all built upon my 7 building blocks of VO success. I'm not going to go through all the building blocks. You can watch these videos. I mentioned them many times. I also do 2 minutes of VO tough love, and those are on LinkedIn, on my personal Facebook, and on our VO Marketing Pro Facebook. So if you want to join, there's, 2 a week. So there's over 100 of those out there. On SoundCloud, and you can just hit the link. So back to this, Todd's Tips, do's and don'ts. Here's my do for today, and it's a little bit longer than the normal ones are because I want to explain what I'm talking about. But this is my do today. I do, and I have to say secretly, I do secretly love it when VO talent give up on direct email marketing. I'll explain. And this is building block number 5, marketing. So I started my direct email marketing journey in 2012. It was slow going at first with tons and tons of digging, tons of sending emails, tons of responding to replies from people, and tons of getting back in front of potential clients over the months and months and months after I started. But it was exciting too. Every time I'd get a warm response, or maybe a stray audition, or a spot on a voice roster, I was stoked. And then over the days, weeks, and months of nonstop direct email marketing, I finally got a job. I was so glad, so glad. The work had paid off. The waiting was over. I can't tell you how excited I was. And so I kept going, day after day, week after week, month after month, now for 13 years. Direct email marketing, or I call it DEM maniac. Last year, I made $213,000 in direct email marketing income alone. This year, in my slowing down year, I should be making over $150,000 in direct email marketing income alone.
And can I just mention, that isn't, maybe there's been a few here and there, but like 98, 99% of that is actually just from, it's garnered from direct emails you've sent out. It hasn't been taken from Fiverr, Upwork, Voice 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
Voices.
Yep.
Those haven't.
Very, very tiny
Because a lot of
amounts.
people, even I have some of my direct clients now
Good point.
from Voice 1, 2, 3, Upwork. They've said, hey, can we work off the platform?
Right.
Sure.
Yep.
But yours is specifically
Yep.
90,
from direct email marketing,
99%.
direct clients. Yep. Thank you for
Mhm.
breaking in. Now, there's a lot of, quote, expert opinions out there these days about direct email marketing, DEM. For instance, you must personalize your emails to be effective. You have to do that if you're going to be effective. You must send follow-up emails every month to make it work. You can't just simply say who you are and what you want to provide for them in your email to be successful. That's not going to work. It's too curt. Or this, you must have lots of data, inbox landings, client open rates, all of these types of things, clicks on your links to do well in direct email marketing. All of these experts' advice are in direct opposition to what I have done. So, who's right? Well, I don't know for sure. Let the dollar figures of the direct email marketing income prove who the experts are or who the expert is. But this year, I've heard a growing number of people in our industry say that direct email marketing just doesn't work. Clients are tired of getting emails. And so direct email marketing's day is somewhat coming to an end. It's the beginning of the end. Let me make three important points as I start to wind down here. First, these people don't know what they're talking about. Don't listen to them. I'm talking about the ones that say direct email marketing isn't something that you should try and get into. I get tons of positive responses still today, and I send hundreds of emails out each month, actually thousands. Do I get some unsubscribes? Sure. Do I get a grumpy email reply every once in a while? Absolutely. Who cares? Direct email marketing separates the men from the boys in marketing, both in how many emails it takes to be successful and for how long it takes. People have asked me over the years, and you've heard this before, they say, Todd, how many emails before I really start to see success? And I say, more than you can imagine. And they say, well, for how long until I get my ROI? For longer than you can imagine. It is a numbers and long haul game, big time. Second, if you're going to be successful in DEM, and I mean wildly successful, you'll need to stop buying into the nonsense that's out there about rates, the nonsense about rates. If you're dead set on getting GVAA rates and being successful in direct email marketing, you're probably going to need to think again. The chances are very slim. You need to be flexible when it comes to rates so you can work with any and all clients that come through direct email marketing. Lastly, while I truly want to help others in, other voiceover talent, I mean, we have two groups that try to help people do direct email marketing and teach them how to do it. While I want to help them succeed, I'm also competitive. You have to be, to consistently generate the income that I've generated year after year after year. And so in all honesty, I'm just fine with people who announce at conferences, on podcasts and videos that they're giving up direct email marketing because it just doesn't work or people are tired of it. It makes the phishing holes, the marketing emails that I send out in the phishing holes, the different avenues that I shoot emails to, it makes the phishing holes less crowded and leaves more fish for me and for you and for a few people that are willing to stick into it, stick in it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. And so I do secretly love it when VO talent give up on direct email marketing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you right now, I don't secretly love it. I do enjoy it. Like for the reason you just said.
You openly love it. Huh?
It's like, oh, you don't believe in it? Okay, my $35,000 I've made this year in direct email marketing income.
How many years have you been doing it?
I don't know.
3?
Probably 3 full years now. Yep. And when I first started out, it was not easy.
No.
But when people say that's great, perfect, I'll double down on my efforts in direct marketing because I know it works. I see it with you. I'm seeing it with my business. We see it with other people who actually stick with it. They don't say, I'll try a year of 100 emails each month and see what happens. 1,200 emails? That's not a lot of emails. Anyway.
That's it.
Good?
Yep.
All right. Awesome. Thanks for joining us for that. If you're interested in more content like that, you can check out our channel and everything like that. We've got Todd's tips. We've got our voiceover numbers. We're going to do that next. It's a little bit of a surface skim of our numbers. It tells you what platforms we're on, where we get our work from, and totals and stuff like that. I don't know of many people that do that, but we do it as an extra transparency marker for us. Anyway, there's that. So you can feel free to snoop around our channel. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Have a good rest of your week.
Thanks a lot for joining me for Todd's Tips. And if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to VO, the links are listed here.